Hello everybody, I'm in the Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we finished hooking up the last remaining industries on the map, I believe. Last remaining industries on the map. I don't think there's anything left that isn't connected to the transport network in some way. And we got that done using this rail line we built in here. And that's starting to run. And so now what we need to do is we need to get all the cities hooked up to freight deliveries. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. We have a bunch. We have, well, pretty much all of them here. They need some sort of freight delivery. And then the entire map will be connected to both passengers and freight. And then we'll have to see if there's anything more we want to do from there, but we'll see. Let's get to it. And we'll go ahead and start with Liberty City here. There's actually one thing that I was looking at in Liberty City that needs to be addressed. And that is this. We really don't want that type of road connecting the intercity expressway to the main city itself, because that's going to be just a bottleneck. So let's fix it. There we go. We'll just make it a big road. That'll be fine. All right, so let's figure out where our freight is going to go, or where our freight needs to go. It's all over town. Okay. Is there anywhere that covers the majority of town? No. I guess then we're going to need two stops. I think we're going to throw one in there. And then we're going to throw one in there. Why is the railroad so heavily negative? Maintenance vehicles. Huh. I need to address that. Hold the phone. What is your issue? Why are you barely moving? Huh. Probably because something is broken. There's a broken mod. Okay. All right. Well. Then we need to go in and update all of our rail freight lines. Okay, manage vehicles. Let's go ahead and do that. It's whatever that boxcar was that we were using is causing a problem. What we'll do, let's see. We were running this guy, which is 116, 4502 horsepower, 75 miles an hour. We can probably upgrade to you guys, 65. Maybe I don't need to replace the whole train. Those are just box cars, right? Almost certainly box cars. Let's modify them. Let's pull that stuff out of there. Okay. Cargo. Now, these are top speed. These are those. These are all 50 mile an hour. These are 75 mile an hour. They'll never get up to 75. That's a lot more horsepower, though. You know what? I'm going to change my mind again. We are going to replace them. We are going to update everybody to these new electrics. 65 mile an hour. And we're going to use all new gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We probably don't need to do 6. We'll just do 5 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a stake car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need a box car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Replace them all. Okay. Amarant Freight. You guys are going to have the exact same problem. Manage the vehicles, replace them. Cargo. These don't look like they have tank cars on them, right? Should they have tank cars on them? They probably should have tank cars on them. Yeah, they probably should. Okay. One, two, three, four, 5. Now these had a lot more gondolas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gondolas. And we put 14 flat car with side stakes on there. All right, so let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go with 10 of those. And we need some boxcars, obviously. Some boxcars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Place them all. All right, Dale Freight. Manage those vehicles. Same deal. Not edit. Replace. Just throw some different ones on there just because. No, we'll keep the same ones. 2, 3, 4. Tank cars. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Yeah, 5. 5 gondolas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a couple boxcars. Done. So basically all the freight trains have to get updated. Well, maybe. That one doesn't. Why it's taking a loss, I don't know. Let me see, let me just double check. No, that one's running fine. Midgar coal. You're only carrying 65 at 220. All right. Then let's knock off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shorten the train up a little bit, make it a little bit less expensive. And carry less. Hopefully that'll get our coal to build up more. Alright, Liberty City Freight. I said that was fine, right? Midgar Freight. What about this train? Yep, that one's busted. Okay. And it's just those 2 boxcars. You know what? This one, I'm going to edit. We're just going to edit, and we're going to add those boxcars back in. Costa del Sol Freight. Yep, you're busted. There we go. That'll get you moving again. Africa City Oil. And you are stuck as well. Oop, hold on. Alright, that'll hopefully get all of my freight trains back in profit. because I really need them to be in profit, because those were kind of the things that were keeping me running here, right? Surprised those aren't making more money. Okay, well, there we go. Now back to what I had originally intended to do. We'll see if we give that a couple of years, it will bed in properly. Fortunately, I have a pretty good reserve, so we should be okay. Alright, now where was I? Alright. Alright, so we want to come out of there, and then we want to stop here and there. Liberty City deliveries. And for the purposes of that, we got new de Havilland Comet 4B. General Cargo Vessel Type 507B Volga Dawn. Okay. Interesting. But we'll get to that in a minute. I want... Here's the issue. What are we delivering? We're definitely not delivering this. We're not delivering any of that. Well, no, that carries food, but then so does this. So I think we're going to have a box. Let's see. Are we delivering anything in here that is going to be... Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so we're going to need 2 trucks. 2 trucks. We're going to need one of those and one of those. Done. All right. Next, Valroyo. Where are they going to get freight from? I think it would be best if they got freight from over here. They don't necessarily want to be trucking freight from over here. Okay. Simple enough. We're going to have to put a road in, though. Still showing us losing tons. Or at least they're moving. Okay, yeah. I think it's just gonna take a minute for them to recover. Yep. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna worry about it right now. Just keep an eye on it. Alright, so what I'm gonna want to do is we're gonna take this road and we're gonna want to duck it underneath that bridge. And then connect it over there. Now, for delivery points, will one be enough? Yeah, I think one will be enough. We'll put it right there. Val Royale deliveries, and again, we're going to put 2 trucks on it. One of each type. The thing is, if those trains, again, I'm going to be just sticking on those freight lines. If those trains are not running as effectively as they can, it cascades to the whole system, because, you know, they're supplying the freight that the boats need and everything else, and the trucks need, and all that. So, yep. That was a mess. Okay. Lake Armstrong and Salem. Well, there's a warehouse for Lake Armstrong. I guess Salem will need its own as well. Alright, let's see. Where are we going to drop off? Right in the middle of town looks good. Right about there. I'm also not worrying about setting up the bus lanes or anything like that right now. Traffic really isn't a big enough of a problem for me to have to worry about it. But we'll see. That's Lake Armstrong deliveries. And yeah, you're needing fuel as well, so you're gonna need 2 trucks. And this is gonna be the standard. Okay, there we are. And then over here, we have Salem, which right there should be fine. Perfect. Okay. I'll go ahead and actually use this road depot because they'll get there eventually. All right. So those are all set up. Now, over here, Grey Havens. We would have the trucks come out of here, down here, into there. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Then I guess we'll put the delivery point right in the middle of town. It won't cover everything, but it'll get most of it. All right, good deal. Deliveries. All right. And then we have Emerald City. That's a terminus. So we are going to need a connection. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. So let's wait for the autosave to finish. So we'll swing around here. Come up here and then swing into there. Simple enough. Man, this whole city wants to take deliveries. It's all right. We'll drop 1 point there. And then you're going to be a slightly different purple. All right, and so that's what? Emerald City? Right. help if I type that correctly. There we go. And then get the Peterbilts. And get them painted. Done. Alright, so that should be all the cities. Oh, there actually is one city that still needs some freight. And that is going to be Atlantis. And that's going to be a little bit more tricky because we're going to have to put... We're going to need a way of distributing freight by boat. So we might need another terminal over here. And bring the boats out of here. And bring them up here. And deliver to town this way. Okay. Well, we're at the end of this episode. So we'll work on that next time. And we'll also see how the adjustments to our freight trains are looking. It looks like they're starting to recover. The Gazam line is back in profit. Midgar Freight is back in profit. These guys look like they're climbing out of their issues. So that's good. Alright. Just a little goofy problem to have to deal with. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.